I want to show you how to use a double needle. If you've never used one before, these things are great. They give you a nice finished look. This is, where is it at? Right there. This is what they look like. And they have just a regular head, a single head, and a double needle. And now they make these in two different thick widths, so you can do a more narrow hem or the little bit wider here. And they do come in different thicknesses. Now you be very careful. The thinner ones are going to be more delicate, and they're very easy to break, and they are not cheap, and they do have thicker ones for if you're going to be doing thicker projects. And today I have a pair of jeans I'm going to show you, so I'm going to be very careful with this because these are kind of a more delicate, probably like a 12 or maybe, no, they're like a size 12 needle. So anyways, you want to use a double thread. Hopefully you have on your sewing machine a double thread, and if I like to use cone threads because I have a serger too. And I've taken apart ink pens and put those over my needle or my thread holder there. And I've threaded them both together down like I would regular sewing machine, regular sewing stitch. And then I have my first cone is going to be my left needle. My second cone is going to be my right hand needle. Now, I'll show you what I'm doing here. Now, I've already hemmed one leg on my jeans. Hemmed and pinned it, and this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be the double needle on the top, and the bottom side I've already zigzagged these. Well, it just kind of has a zigzag stitch on the inside, but it gives you a nice finished look for hems or finishing touches. So I went ahead and pinned my jeans, and it's coming undone. Pinned them together here. Now if you're going to, I don't know that you'd want to do several layers, do something like just 2 layers, and be very careful on your side seams here. Just walk your foot over and align do not make sure don't have it on zigzag. You can never zigzag with the double needle. It's always straight stitch, and I put my stitch length on 3, so it's a little bit bigger stitch there. And then I start out my, whoops, alright, I'm going to have to rethread this. I didn't pull it through. That's my left one. Tweezers here, sorry. Put that one on the left side. Make sure it's caught underneath. Do this one on the right side. It's good to have tweezers when you're doing this kind of work. Threading needles saves you a lot of time. Okay, I just walk it through to start out, just so you've got it. Go kind of slow. And make sure you do not ever run over a needle. It will throw your timing off, or break a needle, some other part, which can be very, very expensive, so never, never, never do that. Take them out as you go. And I'm coming up on my side seam. Now when you pin them, make sure you pin your hems where it's laying down in the right direction. I'm just walking this over just to be on the safe side, because these are really thick and that needle is kind of thin. Pull out my other pin. Now that I've passed that point, go slow. Now if you ever have a situation where it's not, you feel like the threads are breaking or it's not tight, it's pulling, sometimes these threads will get tangled up around each other, so check that. This is a great finish for swimwear fabric too. Top stitching, lace sewn to something. A lot of different uses for these double needles. I only found out about it after I had already bought my serger, and it could have saved me a lot of time, and the look of things is much nicer. Now I'm going to go over that seam there and then go forward, and then I'm going to back stitch a little bit just to lock in that seam, and I'm done. Let your stitch pull it out. cut your threads off. And I am done. So, you can see that. It's hard to see because it is a navy blue thread in this seams, but that's what it looks like on the inside. So anyways, give it a try. They're pretty cool. So, okay, bye.